Now Prescott.
Want to be online right now, Twitch. There we go. There we go. I'm getting the hang of it. I'm getting the hang of it. Let's see. Like, share, subscribe, comment, criticize. Let's see if I got it right this time. No, I got the check. No, I got the check. Got the check. See what it sounds like. I think somebody's shooting. I hear gunshots. Let's see. All right. It's hot as hell over here with these bright ass lights. Damn. Can we tone it down a bit? Might have to tell my person to cut the air on. Anyway, we're here. It's time. Let's rock and roll. Let's see. NSL. Like, share, subscribe, comment. Oh shit. Like, share, subscribe, comment, criticize. It is all welcome as long as you watch. I am the Negro Sports League and I'm ready to play some football. So without further ado, let's go. 27 players searching. I am fuzzy wuzzy right there. I don't like that. I don't like that. Gotta cut you down a little bit, buddy. Please don't kill my vibe. Do I even need that light, really? I don't know. I don't think so. I think that was enough. Anyway, where it's fuzzy at, the banner's rolling across, so I guess I'm good. Put in work. Put in work. Frick, it's hot. Hey, Abigail, will you cut the air on?
It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we are at Bill Stadium in upstate New York. A few moments ago, to the delight of this Buffalo crowd, it was the Bills racing out of the tunnel as they get set to match up with Dak Prescott and the Dallas Cowboys.
I got 3 comments already. Oh, I got a comment. You leave the number alone, you just cut the air on. What's the number on? What is the number on? Either one. Tell them both of them. Queen of the one says hello.
And we are underway in Buffalo.
What about the right? Yeah, what about the right?
The opening kickoff will not be returned.
That's good.
That will
Thank you.
Touchback.
All right, let's play. Let's play. Let's do this. Take a lot to do this shit. People, I think people underestimate how much time it actually takes. Okay, I won't be running that goddamn side.
He'll lose yardage to start things out. Call it officially a loss of 2 on the first play from scrimmage.
That's what you got to do. You got to take the jab sometimes. Hopefully I can get a Leroy Jenkins highlight. I got a TikTok now. Everybody has TikTok. I just want to show off my game highlights.
Elliott running right.
Good job. Well, we found it early.
35. But one unit I know you want to watch is that offensive line. If they keep clearing holes like that,
found one spot.
No doubt about it, because when they are in sync, as we're seeing so far, when
Straight
that continuity is there, and you can see that they're playing off of each other while controlling the defensive front linebackers, you're exactly right. It could be a very long night for the defense because someone's going to run for some big yardage.
Prescott on first down. They'll set up the screen to Elliott.
I got something out of it. I'll take that. You need a Leroy Jenkins.
Charles, first drive here, little safe completion underneath. Maybe
Me
get
too.
Some rhythm, get your feet wet, so to speak.
Me too.
I agree, and I like it because it's a lot like a basketball game when you're getting started. And
Me too.
Pass the ball around so everyone touches it
So I
early.
can put that on my TikTok. I want people to think I get those all the time. And I don't.
And he's able to run with the ball. But you get your offensive linemen involved because they get to get out and run and hit people in the open field.
My play.
Everyone getting their feet wet early.
On the jet sweep, here's Cooper. They find some open field here. He will go out right near the 35-yard line. An excellent run there coming from out wide.
And we used to consider these
Oh
jet
yeah,
sweeps
I
to be
will
gadget
run the
plays
ball.
or
I
something a
want to
little
run the
bit
ball first
unusual,
because
right?
I believe run
But
set
now
up
most
pass.
teams have some
And I ain't had
version
my
of this
coffee
play
yet.
in their playbook.
I'm gonna have my
And
coffee
I
when
think
I
it's a
start to
lot
come down.
because of the receivers that are being developed nowadays. These guys look like running backs, even though they're playing out on the perimeter.
A first down carry by Elliott.
Good job, Elliott. Good job.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
No mistake.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Prescott, and that's Elliott.
All right, whatever.
And that play went nowhere.
Stopped out.
Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. So that'll go as a 4-yard loss on the play. And that's going to lead to a 3rd and 11.
That's going to lead to kiss my ass.
To throw is Prescott. Man open, that's complete to Dalton Schultz. Touchdown, Cowboys. Dalton Schultz, 36 yards. And the Cowboys have taken the early lead on the road here in Buffalo.
For a big tight end, he can sure move like a
wow, that was a good play. That was a good play.
A defensive back, you got a big decision
that was a good, clean play.
Like that.
Great play.
Now Greg Zuerlein on for the extra point.
I'm going to have plenty of content to work with. Damn. I'm going to have plenty of content. That's one thing I can say. I'm going to have plenty of content. And never be able to say I ain't got content, ever. I never run out of videos to edit.
Now after the touchdown, it's Zuerlein.
I don't know. If I get fast enough, I probably run out of shit to edit.
From his end zone, Isaiah McKenzie.
No, you don't.
And this return will net positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line.
We need a pick, and I wish I could put Parsons on the other side.
Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at their own 27. Now the first carry for Devin Singletary.
It's like these running backs.
5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
They'd love to just strike back with a
wide
touchdown
now,
right here. If it's a
work.
long play, so be it. But the main goal,
I need a pick, bruh.
get a couple of first downs, run some plays,
Need a
run some
pick, bruh.
clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
From the 31, Allen.
Damn it.
Complete to Stephon Diggs. We'll see what kind of
Still
mindset
learning.
they have here offensively.
All right, if you're going to pass it, shit.
And based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion that we had with the coaching staff was, we may give up some points in this game, so our offense has to be ready each and every time to either equal or try and get us ahead and try and keep us ahead. This is their chance to respond to that first touchdown given up.
And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6.
Come on.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are
I rip and I rhyme. I rhyme and I rip. Check out the way that line spits.
You could do worse than a 4-yard run on first down.
To throw on 2nd and 6. Allen. It's Knox, the tight end, making the catch. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
A quarterback spy. Always have a quarterback spy.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. They'll run on first down with Moss.
Oh, shit. Well, yeah, that's my fault right there. I gave him that one. I gave him that one.
48 yards. And the Bills are an extra point.
Fine. I ain't fine with it, but shit. It's my Volume
So how
up.
about
Okay,
that for
so
your first
I'm
carry
about
of the
to say.
game? Not bad.
How about that? And not bad at all. I think you're earning himself a little bit more work, partner, because that's what you want from your number 2, your number 3 running backs. You want him to come in with the fresh legs, give your team a little jolt, and he did it right there. Best way to lobby for more playing time? Have runs like that.
Damn.
Extra point by Bass,
Damn.
up and good. And we are tied here in the second quarter.
Got a lot of views on a lot of stuff today.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored.
Yo,
7-7
got a lot of
as the
views
kicks
on a lot of
away.
stuff. I was very shocked. Like combined, I put
This
together
is
a pretty
Tony
impressive
Pollard.
day.
And they will regularly
Put together a
a
pretty
couple
impressive
yards
day
shy of the
view-wise.
30.
Oh boy, here we go with this.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense.
Let's go.
And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before,
Can't go that way with it either.
but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11. Looking to throw. Prescott. And there is Amari Cooper, his first catch. They'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for third down. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
They'll try and run for it with Elliott. They'll be brought down, but
I tried to hit that hole, but it didn't work like I wanted it to.
Gives him a first down.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
All right, come on.
They'll run with Elliott. And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line. Taron Johnson made the stop.
Same formation.
Really nice
Same play.
run inside, and
They
he gained
do.
5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
And he's got a first down as a tackle made at the Bills' 44-yard line.
And time to give some credit to the big fellows, the offensive line here, because you've got to have good protection on crossing routes, because you got to give your receiver time to work all the way
Yes,
across
methodically.
the field. That time able to scan the field, spot his receiver moving left to right, and make a good, accurate throw. Thank you, guys.
On first down.
Damn, man, block
And
him.
he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47.
Block
A
him.
loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
Two-minute warning already. So this is what happens when you run the ball. Sweep's not going to work. So I'll say this.
We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. Play action now. Prescott connects here with the tight end, Blake Jarwin. That was play number 7 on this drive, and it got him 7 yards. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
Play number 7.
This dude is angry at me right now.
3rd and 5. Prescott now. That one complete. Elliott. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a first down.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon. It looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a first down. So now on defense, do you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going?
Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. Prescott looks to throw on first. Forced out to his left. Now he's going to let it go deep back over the middle. And it'll be incomplete. Good job staying with him defensively. And it'll bring up second down.
Oh.
2nd and 10. Off the play fake, Prescott. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Schultz. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half.
Okay, good job. Huh? We'll try this weekend. We'll see how long you can have how long you can do it. I know you can do it one time. We'll talk about it.
On third down, Elliott. And down inside the 15 he goes. So after a good run by Zeke, another 1st and 10. Now a handoff here to his running back. Now he's taken down at the 7 after a gain of 7. A good run, got 7 on first.
I can't see my head in the way.
They play fake to Elliott. Now Prescott. And he's going to go down. Sacked back at the 13-yard line. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
That bought a whole second quarter.
On third down, it's Prescott. Throw left side, complete.
Go.
That's Elliott. And he'll be
damn.
Yard line. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break.
Had it.
Okay, Coach, thanks as always. This one's still anyone's game as we welcome you
Zeke
back.
was slow, man.
Number 3.
Zeke was slow.
Set and ready to go for the second.
It's a good game, though.
Touchdown piece, 7-7 our score. McKenzie will not return this, and it'll be brought out to the 25.
But I killed the second quarter. I just really, really wanted to score.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. It's a tie football game here. What do you think, Charles, the message was at halftime?
Well, I think that they probably just looked at things and said, we're fortunate that this is a tie game. No need to panic. No need to change a whole lot. We didn't play anything close to our best in the first half, so we don't have to go out and win one for the Gipper. Let's just go out and play our best.
Yep, don't like that.
And win one for us.
Those are the type of runs that we did not see from him in the first half, but a good start to the third quarter.
And I know what everyone's thinking that's watching this. They did a great job adjusting at the half. Oftentimes you don't make adjustments. You just dial into your game plan a little bit better, and maybe they're starting to make some headway.
Yeah, let's make some headway.
Safety Keanu Neal there to make the tackle. Coming up on 2nd and 7. To throw, it's Allen. Finding Knox there, complete. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. That's a fun one to watch right there. Nice
shit, nah. Come the fuck on.
Get behind the linebackers and grab the completion for a really good pickup.
Now a first carry for their fullback. And he's going to be stopped.
And there's your sorry.
37. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
They definitely established a rhythm on this drive, moving the ball quite well. And big man,
you're doing the same thing I did. I just got to come away with the score. I got to come away with a pick, man. I need a turnover.
On second down, here's a run with Singletary.
Oh,
And he'll
shit,
get
Michael.
3 down to the 34-yard line.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
Come on now.
They go right back to
Damn.
Singletary. And he's able to pick up the first down here before he goes down at the 20.
Yeah, once more, strong running, excellent blocking at the point of attack. They've got a nice little drive brewing right here.
We're going to try to kill all the time. Hey, kill it. I need it back in the fourth quarter anyway. Come on. Bombing on his ass immediately. Okay. I hope you don't do that. Damn right I'm accepting.
And that'll set him back 5.
You do it again now. Find your cord and keep control of y'all now.
Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn 1 here in this third quarter.
Controller probably won't work that house on time.
Allen going to give this one to Singletary, and he'll get about 3 as he's brought down to the 28.
Well, obviously, they would have at least liked to have gotten back to the original line of scrimmage. Instead, now they're dealing with second and long.
I thought they would have passed it after the penalty. Probably wish they would have now. Allen's throw here taken in by Knox. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line.
It's taken a while for this offense to get going. A little creaky at the start,
Damn.
but they're oiled up now. A nice throw there, and they're really putting together
Pretty good game.
a good drive.
He killing the whole third, which he can. He by all rights he can.
So not quite a first and goal. It's first and 10 from the 10. They run here with Singletary. Give him 3 on the gain there. Second and goal.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles.
We can
Because
run the
we
clock
ask them
out,
to
run
just
it out
eat up
here.
blocks, allow other people to make tackles.
I'll appreciate
But
it.
when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
Let us go. Kill.
And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
It's in the game. EA Sports. It's in the game.
They'll try again here from the 7 on second and goal. Again, it'll be Singletary. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. Give him right around 4 on the carry. We'll see if they want to keep pounding here on third and goal. 2 straight shots on the ground. Now on third, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going play action since you ran it twice. But I often think that second down is the time you go play action and throw the ball. I say commit to the run and think about it being 4-down territory.
Singletary. And did he break the plane? Yes, he did. Touchdown. Devin Singletary taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Bills have taken the lead.
All right. The onus is
Able
on
to
me.
punch it in on third down makes it easier for
Come on,
those guys
man.
on the sideline.
Go
They
for
didn't have a
2.
fourth down decision to make.
Yeah, could you feel the exhale? Because they were already thinking ahead, as all the good coaching staffs do. Anticipating, will we have to make the call? They already had it lined up, never even got to it.
That's just the case.
Bass up and good. And that makes the score 14-7.
Turn left. I want to return. Can I return right? Is that not possible? It's not possible for me to do. And he put me all the way in the back of the end zone, you bastard.
This one will come out to the 25 as Pollard is going to elect not to return it.
All right, straight pass, huh?
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And now, after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this fourth quarter. Plenty of time on the clock. Prescott off play action.
Damn it!
Is this intercepted? It is. It's intercepted. Levi Wallace with a pick. And they'll start with great field position.
Damn it.
41-yard line.
Damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it. Damn it. I did not want that to happen right there. First play, out the gut. Damn it. Damn it.
They'll run on first down with Singletary.
Can't stop the run.
5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
From the 36, Allen working the middle here. That's complete.
Caught that.
That's the tight end. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line.
These guys certainly are not hiding what their intention is. They're absolutely showing it. They're definitely not going to sit on this lead here in the fourth quarter.
Come on, man.
They'll run on first down. Singletary. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down. Able to stay in bounds, so the clock keeps rolling.
I might
This
need to drink my
defense right
coffee a
now
little early.
backed up in the red zone. Another touchdown, it's over. They've got to stand tall quickly.
Been in this spot before. Now there's a little bit of desperation creeping in, and all you're doing when you're talking to your defensive teammates is first guy there, hold him up. Second, third guy in, break it the football, get it out. We've got to create a turnover because one more score, and this game's over.
60 yards on the ground for him so far.
This is aggravating.
This is 3rd and 2. Maybe the biggest play of this football game. This is a draw play. Allen gives to Singletary.
Damn, he didn't get it.
Boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. It'll be called a gain of 2, and that'll leave him with some options here on 4th and inches. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So it's Bills football here as we get you reset. They're looking at a 4th down now as they try to hold on to this lead for dear life. The kick by Bass is good. Up by 10 now, 17-7. So that one, CD, going to make the road back a lot more difficult.
Oh, there's no doubt about that. You know they were praying on this because now, as you pointed out, a very difficult road. Down 2 scores. You don't just need a touchdown. You need a chain of events to go your way. You've got to score, somehow get the ball back, and score again. The odds of that happening, not great in your favor.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after.
And this is intercepted.
Fuck.
Tre'Davious pick. And he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line. Smiles and high fives on that defensive side.
Pass still needs some help. It's my Achilles heel. That shit.
Yeah, if you can hold a team to 7 points in the NFL, that's the kind of day that you feel really good about. Now, I do know a few guys are going to think to themselves, held them to 7. If we'd made one more play, could have had our shutout.
On first down, Singletary. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line.
First game, warm-up game.
The first of their timeouts as they'll
To
talk
I asked
things
him.
over.
I was
prior to
good.
this
2
upcoming
picks.
second
That's
down
the only
play.
difference in the game.
Now the Georgia Southern man, it's Matt Breida. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup. The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now, as it'll come with an even 90 seconds remaining on the clock. Got to get to the 26 for a first. This is third down. Allen to throw. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need.
Good play. Good play.
The Cowboys are right back in this football game. And now with that interception, you feel like we've got a ball game again. Remember, 2-score contest and still time left.
I didn't score at the end of the half. That would have helped out.
Not too long gone either. Throwing the ball here would have been an absolute no-no, but the way the game's played now, throwing it makes sense. You just have to be careful when you put it in the air.
Now he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. Now the Bills will use the second of their timeouts.
I'm going to keep his ass in that defense, too. I sure was. I was going to keep his ass. Right there in that defense. You got to take time out.
First and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. Now Dak. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Schultz. Yeah, this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
Nice rhythm throw there on first down. He located his tight end, made it a nice, easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage.
Well, you know they're going to look his way in the 2-minute drill, but that time he was blanketed, and they forced the incompletion. May need some teammates to step up in this spot.
They tried to throw on second down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. Prescott. And the Bills are going to get him as he goes down. The Cowboys signal for their 3rd and final timeout. As it'll come with 36 seconds to go in half number 2. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Desperation time. Prescott on 4th. And this is intercepted. And that should do it. Picked off by Jordan Poyer.
That should do it. That's a wrap on the first game.
So many times we end a game, and as we're recapping it, we're talking about what offenses did and how they.
I didn't get a pick. That's the only good thing about this game. I didn't really stop the run, and my pass offense is terrible.
That's why they're walking out of here with a victory.
And they're going to love to walk out of here with that as their final act, that interception. Good way for them to end it. Allen down to a knee, and that should just about do it.
Listen, anytime you take a knee to end a game, that means you've won it. So it doesn't matter whether it's home or on the road, but there's something a little extra special about doing it in front of your home crowd, isn't there?
And the home crowd
this game is
over with what they've seen. Chalk this one up in the left-hand column for the win.
Yeah, that's right. Head to the locker room, throw the wristbands in the crowd for the kids, your gloves, your towels. Get to share it with the home team.
Sorry. It's been another like 15 minutes.
On second down now, Singletary. And he's got this one across midfield into Cowboy territory. Now whistles and a timeout called here. Not sure of the point of this, but they'll stop it with 4 seconds to go in the game. And the punter's on the sideline. Here's the field goal unit now to try an exceptionally long one. And this will be called officially a 66-yard attempt. So it's a victory here for the Buffalo Bills. And, it wasn't a shutout. They did give up the points in the first quarter, but second, third, and fourth quarter, they held them scoreless.
Brandon, if you throw a shutout for quarters 2, 3, and 4, you win a lot of games in this league. And this felt a lot like, almost like if you said baseball, and the pitcher goes through the lineup the first time, and you get to see him, and then they come out after that, and the bats start blazing, right? I think they saw their best stuff in the first quarter and just shut everything down from that point on. What a great, convincing performance.
So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. With that, we say good night from Buffalo.
All right. Took care of that right quick. All right. I need my drink. I'm going to drink me some coffee in a minute, probably about 20 minutes. Coffee is the go-go juice. Shit, tougher than it look. I did edit a lot of videos today. Yep, that was a warm-up game. I did get I got one more video to edit, or I'll probably just be editing until I go to bed. All right, 1 second, y'all. Your mama call or your mama talk. Just talk to her. Oh, spell my own damn shit wrong. All right, let's find us a quick match. Uh.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the heart of Texas and the very wonderful AT&T Stadium in Arlington.
104.
Obviously, they do everything big here in Dallas. And the introduction to the Cowboys, no exception. They're set for football in Big D as their guys will do battle with the Arizona Cardinals. Greg Zuerlein's got
there you go. Arizona. Thanks for waking me up, Arizona. I wish you would have dropped that bitch.
On the return, Rondale Moore will bring it out. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. First carry for James Conner. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Murray a give. This is Conner.
All the way out the play. I was right on the play.
Takes it across the 40-yard line.
How best to describe that one? I'd say right down Broadway on that run.
A straight ahead running. I think that might be something we see a lot of between the tackles today.
Well, he's enjoying things so far here this afternoon. Sees a crease and bursts through it for a solid gain.
A first down run, good for about 3. 2nd and 7 coming up.
Well, there's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run. But for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
What is he doing?
On 2nd down, it's
Got that maneuvering around, man. Goddamn, come on, man.
Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Damn it.
Pick up the first across midfield.
Damn it.
Defense had a chance to get off the field here on the opening drive, couldn't do it.
I know that we go into these meetings with coaches, and sometimes maybe we can get, a little bit numb because they're always going to talk about how important 3rd down is, aren't they? Offense and defense. In this case, one capitalized, and the other, as you said, had a chance to get off the field and didn't get it done.
On 1st and 10 is Conner. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35.
Not liking this. Not liking this
they cleared a big hole there on
at all.
The athleticism of offensive lines continues to evolve, and we're seeing it here.
Not liking this.
Things right at the line of scrimmage, but they're able to get upfield to get to what we call the 2nd and the 3rd levels. Get to the linebacker spot, the secondary spot, getting all the way downfield with their blocking, which helps keep the running back clean.
They'll try to continue that trend here this afternoon. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Someone's looking fresh, and this O-line is definitely looking their
Getting on
chops.
my fucking nerves.
Block if you're an offensive lineman. Nice burst, nice gain too.
On 2nd down, Conner looking for space. Touchdown, Cardinals.
All right.
James Conner.
I was looking for a play to stop him, but I couldn't
and
find
the
one.
Cardinals
He kept
take it
doing
all
all
the
that
way down
bullshit
the
at the
field
line.
and score on the opening
All right.
drive. Quite the drive there to get things started. They took up the bulk of the first quarter, and they end up in the end zone.
And I love your last point. Ended up in the end zone. Because a lot of teams like those long
Son of a
drives,
bitch.
especially to keep their offense off the field, right? Keep the ball away from them. But they finished it with a touchdown.
Son of
That's
a
the
bitch.
exclamation point. Now, flip it over defensively. They've got to slow that down somehow, right? Maybe they need to be a little more aggressive. Maybe a few more pressures towards the quarterback.
After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick.
Matt Prater.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Off play action to Elliott. Here's Prescott. On the crossing route, he hits his man, Amari Cooper.
Sure did.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. On play action, Prescott. Again, it's Cooper as he makes the catch.
So you want to play that? I'll play this.
30 before being taken down.
Yeah.
So a little extra on top of the big play there.
It's tough for guys rushing the passer, but you have to know when the ball is gone. And if you listen, officials will tell you ball's gone. He didn't pull up.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Running right back.
Play fake. Here's Prescott.
Oh, no.
Oh, it'll be intercepted. Jalen Thompson picks it. And the Cardinals are going to take over at their own 13. What a start defensively. Your offense goes out, gets the touchdown, and then you get the interception. Just perfect.
How about the discipline that they showed on defense? Because after the offense scored,
He blitzed, and I didn't think he was going to blitz. It was one of those
guys. Get
guys.
back at them. Instead, they read their keys well, and they took the shot downfield. They were more than prepared for that one.
They begin on the ground here with Connor.
All right,
he'll get this
start putting a stop to this shit.
Anthony Brown there on the tackle. 2nd and 9. Here's a handoff to Connor. Call it a gain of 5 that time. And they'll be left with a 3rd and about 4.
And there's a run to be happy with. Good, solid yardage. He'll take that anytime you hand the ball to a back.
On 3rd down, it's Connor.
God damn, man.
Taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage.
Someone's been having a good game so far, and you know something? A lot has been power running. They decided to turn him loose again on 3rd down, didn't they?
They did indeed. He delivered the tough yards. 1st down run for Connor. Not going to get much. Maybe a yard. 2nd down.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
On 2nd down now, it's Connor. They'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6.
Wow.
I think we can safely say that those types of plays are the backbone of this offense. We know not every run's going to be a big hitter, but you know they'll take that type of result on each and every attempt.
On 3rd down, Connor, and he's going to be taken down here, still a couple yards short of the 1st.
He's going to go for it.
Just a 2-yard pickup, and that should necessitate a call for the punt team.
He's going to go for
4th down. 2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game.
See.
Come on. They'll run for it with Connor.
God damn, man.
There he goes, right side. 30.
I'm only going to be able to carry
10, 5, touchdown, Cardinals. James Conner with his 2nd touchdown here in this 1st half. And the Cardinals now adding on to their lead.
Oh, well, you bastards. Thanks.
Well, certainly went against the traditional ways of playing football, but who cares? Look at the result. Big touchdown.
They went for it on their own side of the 50. So there's conservative, there's aggressive, and there's really aggressive, which is what we just saw there.
Wow.
Tip of the cap to them.
Extra point good by Prater, and that'll make the score 14-0. Pollard to return from the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think the last thing he said as he went back out there was, don't do that again. What do you think?
What do you think?
Yeah, I think that. I think that not only did he say that, but he also told him, let's put it in the end zone that it's supposed to be in, all right? The end zone we're trying to score. I know we're being a little bit facetious here, but the bottom line is take care of the football, and everything else should flow from there.
Quick lesson, never ask the play-by-play guy a question.
Hey, you're my partner. I know you're right there with me.
Now it's a bootleg with Prescott. And an incomplete pass. That'll stop the clock here with just under a minute to play in half number 1. after the incomplete pass. Here now is 2nd and 10. They're going to run this with a tight end. Not much room here as he only gets it to about the 30. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves him with 3rd and 9 looming. Pretty good little two-play sequence there. You force the incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe you bring in an extra defensive back or two because you want to try and defend on 3rd down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
Prescott from the gun. Going to take a shot for Gallup. It got his man complete. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. First down, Prescott.
Oh, pile driver.
I know he wants to get his team back in the game, but a 50-50 ball right there that maybe was a little questionable.
Yeah, he's pretty lucky to get that one back. I think that sometimes these quarterbacks play with a lot of confidence that borders on arrogance, and that can put your team in some Dutch.
Yeah, especially maybe want to look at some safer routes after the interception he had that ended their last drive. He finds his man complete. That's Elliott. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now, as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. 7th play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. Here's Prescott. He's got his receiver, Cooper. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
From the red zone now, Prescott. He finds his man complete. It's Elliott. Now the result here.
Oh, I couldn't get the timeout. I couldn't get the timeout again.
Intermission. It's halftime.
Oh, my gosh.
And it's a presentation of EA Sports. It's the Cowboys who get the football.
Didn't get the timeout again,
as well as we resume action in the 3rd quarter.
That's the 2nd game that didn't happen to me.
Out to the 25-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And right out of the gate, they face what you think could be a pretty important drive.
I would say so. You know, they're down 2 scores. That's not the end of the world. It wasn't the strongest of first halves, but for them to start clawing back, they've got to start putting more pressure on that defense, start cutting into this deficit. You can't have 3 and outs and expect to get that done.
On 2nd and 9, Prescott. And he finds his target, it's Schultz. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40.
Good job there of getting his tight end involved because he lines up on the right side of the formation, just works his way across the field. I really like how they were in sync on that one. He spotted the open gap in the zone, and his quarterback found
Oh, roughing the pass. I take it.
And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36.
Yeah, it won't.
So mark off the yardage for roughing the passer.
And I've seen this before. On a screen pass, not only are you rushing the passer, you're rushing him deeper than normal. And I think a little frustration kicks in at the end. You're going to hit him anyway when you shouldn't.
Meanwhile, Dak's throw taken in by Cooper here. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line.
Partner, they're locked in man coverage out left, and they end up running a crossing route. Rounded it a little bit more than a slant. He's just going to angle himself towards the right side of the field, and that's very difficult.
Oh, no. Oh, no. He read it. Oh, no. He read it. I didn't think he was going to read it. Ah, you bastard.
That's not going to help matters at all. An interception here on the opening drive of the 3rd quarter.
Not do that guy.
Obviously not what they were striving to accomplish. But you know who's really upset on their team? The defense. Already trailing. They're going to be counted on to try and hold that score at least where it is.
They start the drive with Counter. They'll get about 4 as he's past the 35 to the 38-yard line.
Oh.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. He wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
Connor going to get it again on second down. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. 167 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. They'll run on first down. It's Connor, and he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down.
Well, from an offensive perspective, that was a tough run because he only picked up 3 yards. Well, let's flip it over to the defensive side. They now have the advantage. 3 3-yard gains, that means they're punting the ball likely on fourth down. That's what you're looking for when you're playing defense.
You're doing the same shit every play, and I can't stop.
On second down, it's Connor. And he's got
Step
this one
on him.
across
Stomp him in the
midfield
neck.
in
Shit.
the Cowboy territory.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
They'll try and run forward with Connor.
Damn, man.
And he's taken down at the 42 before picking up the first.
Each team has its own terminology. Some people call it jumbo, some call it monster, some call it king. But it doesn't really matter. They brought in a big lumber to pick up that first down.
Yeah, you think about goal line defense with the goal line offense that time getting it done. On first down, Connor. And he'll be brought down at about the 42. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Let's go, Cowboys. Let's go. We ain't going nowhere. Right, this is tough.
And as they come to the line,
one of
they
them
will
cats
not
that's
be
gonna
able to
run
get
the
off
line.
another
Zero,
play
zero,
as
zero.
time has run out on this third quarter. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. On second down now, it's Connor. It's a 4-yard pickup there, and it leaves him with 3rd and 5.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down. And
he's free.
Ah.
It's a foot race. Touchdown, Cardinals.
James
Connor, 38 yards. And the Cards have pretty well put it away here in the fourth quarter.
I ain't gonna quit.
Well, I've heard you use the term put-away drive, and that right there seemed like the definition of a put-away drive.
Yeah, it certainly just pops right up out of the book, doesn't it? Because up 2 scores already, just wanted to possess the football, keep converting and picking up first downs. And if the drive ends in 3 points, that's terrific. If it ends in a touchdown, fantastic.
After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick.
Man. Interceptions is the problem.
This one will come out to the 25 as Pollard is going to elect not to return it. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And okay, all right, I'm being facetious here. But you
Prescott, his 3rd interception. Buda Baker with a pick.
Oh my gosh.
I know it appeared he was saying, hey, give me the football, I'm open, but I don't know if that's a pass that he should have thrown there.
Well, I don't think we've ever met a wide receiver that doesn't think he is open or is about to be open.
True.
So when you throw your hand up in the air and tell your quarterback, hey, I'm available, he's trusting that you are. In this case, he was not, and it turned into disaster for them.
3 tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10.
Ran it on me and shut me down.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down. Again, a run with Connor. And he'll take this from the 9 down to about the 7.
Early down stuff will put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority one.
Hey, I don't blame him. I learned how to do that. I run it too. I'm not upset at him. Good game for him. Can't stop 3 running plays.
On 3rd down, Connor. And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. 4th down now after a loss of 2.
There's not been a lot of great moments for this defense throughout this game. Finally, they have one they can hang their hat on. A nice stop there.
This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Cardinals, they've got the football here as we get you reset. They've got a 4th down here in a game that looks to have been decided already.
Hey, come on, man. Shit. All the damn salad dressing.
They're going to run. Here's Connor.
God damn, I knew what it was. Still didn't stop.
Zone. Touchdown, Arizona.
Still didn't damn
James
stop.
Conner, an 8-yard touchdown run. And the Cards use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. Prater on to add the extra point.
That's your 2 for the day.
It's good, and they stretch their lead to 28-0 now. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. Pollard elects to keep it, and this will come out to the 25-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point.
That's all that's left, because victory, not a chance now. And I can't wait to see how they actually go about doing it, because there are a lot of people watching the body language of the guys on the field now, and if they call plays they want executed, they need to do that and do it really well. Otherwise, there could be repercussions.
We'll see how they handle the waning moments of this one. And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
An incomplete pass on 2nd down leads us to 3rd and inches. Prescott. He'll buy some time right. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Schultz. And he will have a Cowboys 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Offense for them has been at a premium. You wonder what plays like that have been all game long.
They're thinking the exact same thing themselves, but they're also looking forward now, because now these plays are really for next week, trying to get some momentum going.
On 1st and 10, Prescott. He'll fire this deep for Gallup. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. Flushed out right. And they're able to hook up there. Incomplete. Well, it just seems like all game long there hasn't been a lot of sync quarterback to wide receiver on this side of the football.
They haven't been on the same page, quarterback and receivers. Heck, they haven't been on the same grease board when you draw plays up. They haven't been on the same Surface tablet that you look.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Jalen Thompson picks it, and the Cardinals are going to take possession here as they got it at their own 4-yard line. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. The drive will start with Connor. And he's going to take this up past the 10 to about the 11. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. 8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's second and 2.
All right, 28-0. We don't quit here no matter how bad it gets.
They stay on the ground. Here's Connor again. And able to get it here to about the 16-yard line.
I've got an idea. Let's skip racing to the airport at the end of this game. Let's go to the post-game press conference. I have a feeling that the quarterback of this winning team is going to be given a whole lot of credit to the running game and the offensive line.
Yeah, I was just going to say the offensive line, yes, carrying the ball has been key, but those guys up front, they've made a lot of space.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
The last run got 6. Now second and 4. And they will take a knee here. So it's a win here for the Arizona Cardinals. And this was truly a total team effort, Charles, on both sides of the ball.
So they absolutely pitched a shutout. So it can't get much better than that, right? The defense led the way, but the offense did their part as well. They moved the ball up and down the field. So you've got to like what you saw. What do they call that? A total team effort? I think when it's time to hand out game balls, guys from both sides will end up getting one.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we say so long from Big D.
Yeah. So long from Big D. I'm coming back to the stream, y'all. All right. Getting dark. I think they're gonna be the last one. Shit, I want me a pizza. It's like 8:10 now. I want to cook me a stove out pizza. I ain't drinking that coffee. It's too late tonight. I'll be going to bed soon.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the heart of Texas and the very wonderful AT&T Stadium in Arlington. A moment ago, here was the scene with the Cowboys emerging from their tunnel. It was loud. It's still loud. We're ready for football as the Cowboys get set to match up with the New Orleans Saints.
I got to put another highlight up on TikTok in a little bit. I don't know how TikTok works.
Here's Wheelnuts ready to get this one started. And we are underway from AT&T Stadium. Now Pollard. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
Let's go, Dallas. Let's go. Let's go, Dallas. Let's go. all I hear in my ear right now. Screen is fuzzy. That's better.
A first down throw for Prescott. They'll roll him out right. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge.
He didn't get it.
The throw took him a little too far. It's second down. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Now the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott.
There you go, Zeke.
And he'll push his way forward to about the 32. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Got to test my plays out, see if they work,
And they'll look to avoid an early 3 and out here on 3rd and 4. On the jet sweep, here's Cooper. And he will not get there as they stop him short right around the 34-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup there. It's 4th down.
Let's just make this one succinct. Nice job there. All 11 guys on defense diagnosing the jet sweep and putting it down.
So still a scoreless game in the first, but they're going to go for this thing on their own side of the field on 4th down. They're indeed going for it. It's Prescott, and they're going to try the screen. It's complete. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game.
Oh, no, I didn't get it. No!
So they take a big chance here in their own territory, and you think the coach may have some questions to answer?
Yeah, and, normally we focus on the media, right? The social media barrage that he's going to get for this one. How about on his own sideline and in his locker room? Because I think the team's going to look at him like, Coach, why would we go for it there? I mean, no confidence in the defense. You don't like the punter. I mean, what's going on here? You owe some explanations.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6.
Oh, two of y'all touched it.
Incomplete.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. I have to admit that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
That's how you play defense.
And that is not going to get there. Oh, he missed it short. It's no good, and this will remain a scoreless game.
Everything looked good. Good snap, good hold. Sometimes, though, the ball just doesn't want to go where you want it. And this one winds up no good.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. They'll start out here with a jet sweep, and he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. That's the danger, Charles, of running plays like this for your wide receiver. They can hit big or they can be duds.
Yeah, you're exactly right about that, because if they're forced to try and go around defenders behind the line of scrimmage, sometimes you can give yardage in order to gain it. But in this case, they gave
Oh, my God.
It's intercepted. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. And the Saints will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line. Winston and the Saints now with a 1st and 10 at their own 43. They begin on the ground with Kamara. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground. But I think the play gets made by the defensive front, because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
Give him 3 on the run there. Now they're looking at a 3rd and about 5. Working out of the gun, Winston. That's by Marquez Callaway. And he's going to have a Saints 1st down as he's able to get 8 yards there on 3rd and 5.
Come on, man. You got to get picked.
Now a first down carry. It's Kamara. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
The previous run, good for 9. Here's second and a yard. Winston to give. It's Kamara. And this time not as successful as he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. We're scoreless after 1. The Saints with a football here to begin quarter number 2 as they've got it with a third down coming up. Here's Kamara trying to run for it. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. He's obviously a bit of a shorter running back. Sometimes when he goes up the middle like that, he gets lost in there, and then he pops out for 10, 20 yards.
I actually asked NFL linebackers if that was true. Do you actually lose sight of some of the smaller running backs? And all of them confirmed that that can be a problem. Think of it this way. 2 of the top running backs in NFL history, Emmitt Smith, Barry Sanders, both 5'10".
He'll lose a yard there, and it's second and 11.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through, but that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
Oh, no, that was my Leroy.
There to
That was my Leroy. That was my Leroy. I tried to jump the damn
inside the 10 to 7.
But that's what you're looking for when you want to throw the ball downfield. You want one of those guys who can play out on the perimeter, can play out wide, who can not only get open, but when they're covered, can uncover themselves downfield and create catches.
Trying to pound it in, Kamara. And he'll be stopped up after only a couple of yards as he gets it down to the 5. Be interesting to see now what they do offensively down near the goal line after not much there that time.
As the offensive play caller, that may change your sequence now. Instead of coming right back with a running play, you may have to go to the air.
And he is in for the score. Touchdown, New Orleans. Alvin Kamara, a 5-yard touchdown run as his guys are first out of the scoreboard here this afternoon. Lutz good on the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game.
I can win this game. Lost there.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. Now Pollard. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, or they think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
On second and a couple, Prescott. Flush to his right. And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35. The last drive, remember, similar situation. He forced the ball into coverage through the pick. He learned better there.
Yeah, similar to a golfer that's confronted with a shot that you just can't make. Sometimes you have to take your medicine, as they say, right? Just pull it down, take off, and go. Don't make something worse than what it was.
2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. A reminder coming up in a couple of minutes' time, we'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman, the coach in our EA Sports studios. He'll have a look back at the next-gen stats from this first half of action. Meanwhile, Prescott's throw complete into the hands of Schultz here. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
Oh, a lot of credit to the play caller here. He saw the design in his mind and implemented it. A little zone structure here because they started to tight end on the left side of the formation and sent him on a crossing route. And this works really well.
Oh, Prescott stripped.
Oh,
And
I
this is
tried to
picked up by the
slide.
Saints. And they have possession. And they have it at the 38-yard line.
Man.
It's costly to cough up that football. These defenders, they become so adept, though, at jarring it free.
Yeah, it's amazing that there aren't more fumbles caused, because now, if you're an offensive player, you go through ball security drills every single day. It's really not out of line to think you should take the ball to bed with you and just hold on to it. But the bottom line is, no matter how much you try to protect it, these guys are pretty good at finding ways to knock it out.
How the hell are these guys?
Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. Looking to throw again on second down. Winston. Trying to get it to Thomas, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Anthony Brown.
Damn.
And he will take this all
Thought I had a Leroy.
Leroy.
I was very close.
Why didn't they just
Exactly.
sit
You
out the
called
lead and
it.
take it to the locker room?
They're
You
good
called
shape. Absolutely. And from this
You
spot
called it.
on the
I feel
field,
it right
now
there. It's a
you've
damn
given the
good
other side a chance for points here going into intermission.
Yeah, you changed the momentum of the game, and it's something you did not need to do.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Following the interception, here's Prescott. That's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
That was nice work there defensively to force incompletion. Now, even though this drive started in plus territory, they're still not in field goal range yet. So they can work towards another couple of stops and not allowing that turnover to hurt.
On second down, Elliott.
Damn, man.
He is
86
met
block.
in his tracks behind
Blocked
the
him.
line of scrimmage. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. And for the Saints here on third down, an extra defensive back on the field. On the jet sweep, here's Cooper. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. That'll back him up 2 yards and also bring up 4th. Now, they tried to catch him by surprise there on third down, but this defense, they were all over the jet sweep.
And it's oftentimes all about what you're doing on the backside of the defense, whether it's the defensive end or the outside backer, who's setting the edge. And if they don't get blown off the line of scrimmage,
Oh, no. He overthrew him.
Intercepted. Picked off by Paulson and Debo. And the Saints are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line.
When a team's turned it over 3 times in the first half, we just look at the offense and say, guys, what are you doing? But instead, we really should be looking at the defense. They've created the takeaways. 2 interceptions, 1 caused fumble. They played awfully well swarming to the ball here in the first half.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. Second down. Here's 2nd and 10.
Come on, Cowboys. Come on, man.
Final play of the half here. Winston. He's going to air one out. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted.
Damn.
Picked off at the 15. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Okay, Coach. Yeah, adjustments likely going to play a big role in this third quarter in what's been a tight contest so far.
Well, I got to late. T-Pain. T-Pain is real.
The Saints have the lead and set to receive the kick. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25.
Dark in here. You think he can
The
try me?
Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive
He's gonna
started.
try
And Charles, they've got the lead. I would imagine the overall halftime
Yeah.
time was a positive.
Good
one.
job, and the edge. I am getting better with my linebacker play. I will say that.
There were 3 talking points at the half, partner. All of them were about turnovers because they were pretty loose with the ball. Otherwise, this lead could be even bigger. Now, I don't think that they overly harped on it, but I think they told
I'll take it.
If you want to do plays that are exciting, you got to take care
I'll
of the
take
ball.
it.
Otherwise, we may have to dial things back a little bit.
That nigga had a stroke mid-play.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
What?
That's complete
I was
to
under.
running back Kamara. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down.
I suck. Come on, man.
Kamara try the right side.
I'm gonna get this damn ball back.
Territory just across midfield at the 49. 48 yards rushing for him now to this point.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking.
I dropped the ball when I was
linemen creating space for their runners.
that
Coach
pissed
told
me
me
off.
before, they always told his runners, run around the
I need a
offensive
one
line and
dance.
get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it
One more
happens in the
time.
game.
I know. One more power. I don't know the words of that damn song. Come on, man. Shit, what you doing?
Options galore here. 2nd and a few inches. They run it again with Kamara. And he'll get it down to the 47 here.
2nd and inches is oftentimes an invitation for an offense coordinator to take a big shot downfield because he feels like he can come back on 3rd down and pick up the 1st down. But sometimes you just don't want to break tendency. Stay with what you are, stay with who you know, and go get the 1st down. That's exactly what they did.
Come on, man.
Just
You got one.
Pick up there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Jameis to throw it. And this will be well too low for him to bring in. It's incomplete.
We've seen these defenses make enough opportunistic plays to keep this one low scoring. Flying around, making plays on the ball, and we see yet another errant throw as a result.
Now play number 7 of this drive, but it's a tough 3rd and 9. Here's Winston.
Y'all got to catch this shit now.
So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just talking about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
And a tough ask here. They're going to go for it on 4th down and 9. To throw, Winston.
Oh, God damn it, Van Der Esch.
Michael Thomas. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25.
And that's a big pickup of a 1st down. And you know that all week, both sides of the ball, offense and defense, are going through every situation. And in this case, the offensive guys had the right play dialed up because defensively, you work on 4th down situations as well.
And deflating for the defense. They can't get the stop here. And that is knocked away in the middle of the field and incomplete.
They've given up a few 1st downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Come on, man. Come on, y'all. Do right.
Football game as we
Do right.
come up on a 2nd and 10. They'll run out of the gun with Kamara. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. And here comes throw number 1 for the backup QB. And he fires one that's intercepted.
All right.
Dropped by Trayvon Diggs. And the
Still in it.
Cowboys are going to take over once again at their own 25-yard line. So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the 3rd quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in, coming out to start this 3rd quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Now Prescott. Rolling to his right. And that is intercepted on
No.
the sideline.
He was out of bounds.
They'll say no. It was caught out of bounds. So this
No
is
shit.
an incompletion here.
Bastard.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. To throw is Prescott. Letting one fly deep for Cooper. And that's caught inside the 35. And he makes it all the way down to the 31. A big play here for Dallas. And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Yes, I am. It's in the game.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Prescott. They'll set up the screen to Elliott. Elliott a first down and more. And finally taken down at the 15.
Ugly game.
Doesn't have a single point to its name. They're not totally out of this game yet. A touchdown here, they could be in business.
And how about that last play? Now they've got momentum going, so you know I'm a big advocate. Get back on the line of scrimmage.
Get back on the line of scrimmage.
Yeah.
What he said.
Continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. This is Lamb on the end around. He will push his way down to about the 14. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
I hate to hit stick sometimes, especially when like right there would have been time to spin.
One of the things about this play, it can be even more effective when you run a lot of motion, and there's plenty of times you don't hand it off.
And able to surge forward for about 5 yards down to the 10.
Frustrating for a defense, energizing for an offense. Finding a way to create that type of yardage in your running game, that'll make the guys carrying the ball very, very happy.
The Cowboys on third down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. Again, it's Elliott. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. It's a pickup of 3, but it brings up what will be an interesting 4th and 1. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive.
There we go. Goddamn. There we go. There we go. I got quiet and I'm focused. Focus.
Cowboys are an extra point away from tying this game here in the final minutes. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good.
I'm going to end it on a good note. End it on a good note. End it on a good note. There we go.
So I'll leave it at 7 now as they kick it away.
Pizza tastes better when you win.
And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
All right, give me something. Throw me something. Give me a Leroy Jenkins.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, the time in this 4th quarter to try to grab that lead back. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. Now Winston. And his throw here's incomplete.
Certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. He'll air it out deep for Thomas. And he's got it. What a catch on the sideline. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. A big play that time through the air. 36 yards. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. A man who's been busy this afternoon. It's Kamara again. It's a pickup of 3, and we have now arrived at the 2-minute
That was
warning.
my pass.
Getting down to the good stuff.
That was my one.
Tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So it's Saints football as we get you reset. They've got a 2nd down now as they search for a score to break this tie. 2nd down, and it's Kamara again.
What? You got lucky on that
And
one,
he'll
cuz.
get it down on the play to the 37. Still about 3 yards shy of a first as the 4-yard pickup brings it to 3rd down. Now a handoff. Here's Kamara. And he's able to get it to the 31, and that's enough for the first.
I was doing
Now
so
the
well.
defense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll get it with just over 90 seconds to go in the ball game. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Again, this is Kamara, and he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. On the ground, Kamara. And only able to get 2 here, stopped at the 30. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now as they stop it here with 1:07 remaining. By the way, you'd be looking at about a 47-yarder from here as they come up on an important 3rd down. Now Winston. Yeah, this pass is up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
And I know they would have loved to have had a touchdown there to give them some cushion. But
You
now,
want a touchdown,
get the field goal. Get the lead. Let your defense bring you home. Show some faith in those guys on the other side of the ball.
Oh, man. What a game. My game's getting better. My defense. Like, except for that last game, we're going to have like that didn't happen. We're going to have like that didn't happen.
It's a huge kick there, gives them the lead, but they've got to be careful that their celebrations aren't a little too premature.
You're exactly right about that because there still is time for the other guys to run a few plays and get into field goal position. So this defense is going to need to come up with one final stop if they're going to get out of here with a victory.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. They're only in need of a field goal, a decent amount of time on the clock. So tell me if I'm wrong. You don't have to be too panicked here.
No, not at all. I agree with you. And this is where your preparation and your confidence comes into play. They've worked on these situations.
They practice this all the time.
They practice it all the time. They know what they want to get done. And in a
Yeah.
lot of cases, the great competitors, they love this situation. They think they can go ahead and get it done.
They practiced it. We'll see if practice makes perfect. Well, that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. A couple extra defensive backs out there in the dime, and because of that, really not many places to throw the football, if any.
And typically, what would you want to do against that dime?
Run the football.
You want to run the ball, but you can't do it in this situation. Not nearly enough time on the clock. You're having to really navigate against a tough defense presented against you.
Here's Dak. And that's Elliott, complete. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the ball game. Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1. Here's Prescott. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And Prescott, his 3rd interception. Picked off by the linebacker, Demario Davis. And the Saints have just about sewn up this football game. Well, you knew you had to take some chances here.
Yeah.
Down, needing a touchdown to win it. And that one might have just sealed their fate.
Yeah, and that's the nature of the 2-minute drill. The offense trying to go downfield and make their plays. But
Had a good
defenses,
run.
they're sitting back watching everything that they do, but not too far back. They want to
Had
be
a
in
good
position to
run.
make a play on the
It's
ball,
fine.
and
I
that
did
they
good. I did good for me. So, yeah, that about
Well,
ends it
Charles,
right
the
about
old
the time I
saying, the old
wanted to.
cliche, if you will, points at a
Yeah.
premium. That certainly applied
You
here.
can like, share,
That almost
subscribe,
like
comment,
opened up a
criticize
time
all
capsule,
you
didn't it?
want.
Old
I've
school
been
football,
Jeremy.
low
This has
scoring,
been the
close
Negro
game.
Sports League,
What a way to
and I
finish it
will
up.
be
You
back
loved it,
probably
didn't you?
tomorrow. Like I said at the time, is always tentative.
Brought back the images
Yeah.
of the game of old.
3 losses. Happens sometimes. But I will be sure to come back tomorrow and play some more. But for right now, I'm going to eat me some pizza. So until then.